Let's cut the motivational fluff. You want to know how to build the kind of confidence that makes women notice you? The kind that feels real because it is real? Forget the nonsense you've been fed. Confidence isn't some mystical feeling you're born with, and it's damn sure not something you get by chanting affirmations at your reflection like a clown. Confidence is the output, not the input. It's the result of action. It's the quiet authority that comes from a stack of undeniable proof that you are who the hell you say you are. Your brain keeps a running tally of every promise you keep or break to yourself. Every time you hit that snooze button after swearing you'd wake up early, you cast a vote for being weak. Every time you skip the gym, you cast a vote for being unreliable. And then you wonder why you freeze up around a beautiful woman? It's because deep down, your own mind doesn't respect you. Why should she? I've been there. I remember moving across the country at 21 with nothing but a few grand in my pocket and a sinking feeling in my stomach. I got a sales job at a gym, thinking it was about fitness, only to find out it was pure sales, a skill I had zero experience in. The fear was paralyzing. I remember standing outside the men's room, about to meet my first potential client, feeling like I was going to throw up. Every cell in my body screamed, "You're an imposter. You can't do this." My bank account was draining, rent was due, and failure felt like a certainty. In that moment, I could have quit, but I made a choice. Instead of trying to feel confident, I decided to act. I put in the reps. I was the first one in at 4 a.m. and the last to leave at 9 p.m. I devoured books on sales. I drilled my pitch until my throat was raw. For 30 days, I lived in terror. Then I made my first sale. And as my manager and team were high-fiving me, I realized none of that mattered. The money, the congratulations, it was all noise. The only thing that mattered was the internal shift. I had faced the fire and hadn't run. The belief I held about myself that I was incapable was shattered by the undeniable proof of my own action. I walked out of that gym a different man, and I promise you, the way people, especially women, responded to me changed overnight. That's not magic. That's the raw power of forged confidence. So how do you forge it? You stop trying to tackle mountains and start stacking pebbles. Start so small you can't fail. Paralyzed by the thought of approaching a woman? Good. Your goal isn't to get her number. Your goal today is to walk past a woman and make eye contact for 1 second longer than you're comfortable with. That's it. Tomorrow, you do that and add a small, barely perceptible nod. The next day, a quiet hello as you pass. These are your reps. You're building the muscle, creating tiny stacks of proof that say, I can take social action. A friend of mine who's a trainer makes his new weight loss clients just make their bed for the first week. Why? To prove they can be consistent with something. You build momentum from microscopic wins. Track your wins like a hawk. Your brain is wired to focus on the negative. You'll remember the one awkward silence, not the 5 minutes of great conversation. You have to fight that with data. Get a notebook. At the end of the day, write down one win. Made eye contact, held a conversation for 2 minutes, didn't run away when I felt nervous. This evidence overrides your emotional BS. Confidence comes from data, not dopamine hits. You're building an objective case file that proves you are becoming the man you want to be. Do it scared. Here's the secret no one tells you. The fear never completely goes away, especially when you're pushing your limits. It's supposed to be there. Your brain is trying to keep you safe from the perceived danger of social rejection. Waiting for the fear to disappear before you act is a loser's game. True confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's the willingness to act despite it. Think of it like this. You're about to do something that terrifies you, whether it's giving a speech, quitting your job, or walking up to that woman at the bar. Don't fight the fear. Acknowledge it. Say, okay, fear, I feel you. You're here. Now get in the damn passenger seat because I'm still driving. You take that fear with you. Step onto the stage, your palms sweating. Walk towards the bar, your heart hammering. Say hello. What happens? The first 15 seconds are hell. Then, your body realizes you didn't die. The fear starts to recede. Your emotions follow your motion. This is how you behave your way into confidence. You stack proof through small, consistent actions until it would be unreasonable not to be confident. You're no longer the guy faking it. You're the guy who has put in the work. And that quiet, grounded, earned confidence, that's what separates the men from the boys. That's what women feel on a primal level. It's not about the clever lines. It's about the energy of a man who keeps his word, especially the promises he makes to himself. Now stop thinking about it and go do the work.